And one of the things that you do personally, if you were at EntreLeadership Master Series, you could have seen Joe in a robe and a wig on stage. Can you explain what was happening?
First, I think we need to clarify exactly what that was. It was a judge's robe and a barrister's wig. So it wasn't just like I went down to some random costume shop and showed up in some shorty, bathroom robe and a blonde wig. There was a reason. Okay, so I was playing.
Still both upsetting visuals for me. Okay, so you're in the judge's robe and the barrister's wig. Is that the right name?
Yeah, barrister. It's a fancy word for judge.
For the old-timey judge.
Yeah, it's like got like the curls and things in it. So yeah, it was part of our spelling bee, and I was playing the role of kind of judge and jury, giving out the words, listening to people spell. It is one of our home run events that we do at our EntreLeadership Master Series event, and we also do it for our team, and they absolutely love it. Was this the one? Do you remember? Was this the one where
this was the
they couldn't spell anything at all? Every person got out.
Yep.
And I ran out of words, and I said, okay, now we're going to spell backwards. And they were all spelling the words backwards with no problem.
They're just dyslexic, Joe. They're amazing business owners. I thought these are incredible entrepreneurs, very successful people, but acoustic is just not going to happen. They're not going to spell that word today.
No.
Okay, so not every leader listening is going to go get a judge's robe now based on this conversation. But why do you? What's the heart behind dressing up in costumes? Because this is not just an EntreLeadership thing. You do this in a staff meeting. You'll get up there in a get-up, and you'll have a little intro song as you walk up on the stage in front of our team. And there's an audible laughter and excitement from the team of like, oh, Joe's up there now. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, I think it's creating those kind of sticky moments, those moments that they're going to remember. It's not being too serious that you just can't make fun of yourself. A couple years ago, we were having a Christmas party. The theme was barbecue and boots and barbecue. And so that year it was kind of an evolving costume. You may not remember. The first time got up and it was just boots. Fully clothed with boots, but then
helpful.
Yes, and then the next week we added a really tacky Western shirt for the next announcement. The next one, huge belt buckle. By the end, it's this whole ensemble: bolo tie, big foam hat, and a kind of a riding horse. So the team begins to just kind of get excited about what's next, and it's fun. I mean, it really is, and these things didn't cost a lot of money. Western shirts can cost a lot of money, like real
They're
ones.
Expensive.
Yeah.
But the idea of this is not, hey, we need to go have $10,000 to make a moment. You can do this with very little budget.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And what it creates on that back end with the team, they're having a blast. They're enjoying it, and it's super super cheap. And you just have to be willing to not take yourself so seriously.
Yeah.
And that's easy for me.
We have a lot of creative people here, and I think for the listeners, they're going, okay, well, yeah, Ramsey team, man, they're amazing. They're so creative. I'm not the type, Joe. I don't come up with ideas like this. How can they use the same framework that you guys use to come up with some new, exciting ideas?
Yeah. For us, it's about the team that does it. Our live events team will often just get in a room. So it's really helpful, I think, if you have somebody to bounce these ideas off of, because somebody starts with an idea and it's usually pretty bad. Like it's kind of like, and then somebody sings like a Meatloaf song, like I won't do that. Like it's like I would do it, but I won't do that. But then we kind of back it off, and usually somehow that crazy idea helps inform everything else. But it starts with the team who comes together, has these ideas, and we just start kind of brainstorming. It's like. It's kind of like Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I think Michael Scott said it for Wayne Gretzky, or Wayne Gretzky said, I don't remember, but it's you got to take some. Yeah, it's very close. You have to take some shots. Otherwise, you're going to be boring. You're going to kind of just do the same thing, and you need that team around you that's going to help you make those crazy ideas not so crazy, and then bring them to the team.